was chatting to a guy the other week who recently been through a breakup that was quite tough, that was quite horrible, that fucked him up a lot. And we were chatting about options and seeing other girls, and he was saying that he doesn't have any other options. No girl really pays him any interest. They may have a conversation with him, but they don't really want anything truly with him. And every time he's tried, it hasn't really went his way. And this guy doesn't take care of himself at all. He's not like fat by any means, but he's chubby, if that makes sense. He's like average chubby. He's not like ridiculously fat, but he doesn't take care of himself at all. I said to him, why don't you try getting in shape and pursuing that journey of getting in the gym, building some muscle, and it'd be a new challenge. And obviously it's quite challenging and quite hard initially. And I told him all the benefits that will happen. For example, I said, like last weekend, I went out and I got loads of attraction. I was able to get with like one or two girls and get their numbers, get their snaps, and I wasn't even trying at all. And I was telling him stuff like that, and he was like, oh yeah, it does make a difference. And he said the girls that I have spoke to have said it doesn't make a difference. And I said they are chatting absolute bollocks. They are chatting absolute shit. Because the same girls he's on about I've spoke to, and they've said that it does matter. It does matter a lot. And they wouldn't get with a certain guy because of how he looks. And the thing is, I want to make this video for you lot to just understand how getting in shape will become a massive cheat code in your life, and it will actually help your life an insane amount. I found the difference that it makes is insane. And I told you that story is just the base of different scenarios. For example, if your guy is in shape, he's confident, you go out, you'll get quite a lot of looks, you get quite a bit of attraction. Like I've had recently, I've had quite a lot of attraction, girls looking at me, smiling at me, random conversations where I could easily get in stuff with these girls and acting a bit weird. You have to be in places for this to happen, obviously, though. The other guys don't really get that. They don't really get that unless they put in a lot of effort or a lot of graft for a certain girl. And this is where the true difference comes in when getting in shape. And the main difference comes in is you don't even have to put in as much effort because they're already attracted to you. And it's the easiest way to be attractive, getting in shape. Especially when you lean down, you get down to a lowish body fat percentage. It's one of the easiest things to do. If you got a V-taper physique, it's one of the easiest things. Like yesterday, a girl was telling me about how my body goes like that. And that's what you want to hear. And she was saying it's attractive. And I'm like, yeah, thank you. It's one of these things that when you get in shape, you start to just be able to have different options very easily with different girls. And a lot of guys on there will say stuff and they'll chat shit because they didn't really have that confidence alongside it. So you need to be in shape, but you need that confidence alongside it with it. If you haven't got any confidence and you're in shape, you might have the occasional girl come up to you if you're out or whatever. But if you're out in a club or if you're out in a bar and you're just chilling like this, all like bad body language, you can't expect any of them to want to interact with you and want to come into your life anyway, because they're out to have fun and have a good time. If you're in the middle dancing with people, enjoying yourself, and you've got a good physique and you're having fun and you and your mates are having fun, it's very easy to get with these girls. It's very easy to get this attraction. And sometimes even when I've been like just chilling or whatever, I've had girls come up to me because of my physique and because of my body. And a lot of people say, oh, it might not because of that, it might be because of your height or whatever, but it isn't. It isn't. And I know this for a fact because when I was fat before, I never got this attention. And every time I ask girls, they always say, oh yeah, I really enjoyed that you take care of yourself, and I really enjoyed that you take care of your body and what you eat and your health, because it's quite rare nowadays with guys, and especially seeing someone who actually has a level of development in physique. They didn't say it in that way, but seeing someone who actually has a bit of muscle and has a bit of leanness is a different story altogether, because some people go to the gym but they don't get results. It's one of these things that I found makes a massive difference, and I'm talking on every area. I've been able to have stuff, and this is not trying to brag. These videos do come across as bragging quite a bit, but more so to show you lot what the other side can be when you get in shape, if that makes sense. I've had things with girls that I couldn't believe I was able to because of how they look, because their attraction, because all this stuff, you know, you put their beauty over you, and it's a beautiful thing. So now in my head, I can kind of attract the girl that I truly want, and I don't have to go for all this bullshit and settle for less. A lot of guys neglect their body an insane amount, and years and years down the line, they're unhappy with themselves. They may be unhappy with their partner. They may not be happy in themselves as well because they've let themselves slip. When you are on it from a younger age, and when you catch it at any point, even let's say you're in your 40s, you could easily make a transformation. You just have to be dedicated and consistent. That truly changes every area of yourself. It changes your attraction, your confidence, how you view yourself. And that makes you actually proud of yourself, which is the most beautifulest thing out of all of this. It makes you proud of yourself and confident in yourself. This attraction is very nice. It's very good to be attracted by people, and it does affect your self-image a certain bit, don't get me wrong. But At the end of the day, it's more so how you view yourself as well. And when women view you in a good light, that affects how you view yourself, if that makes sense. And it's one of these things that makes a massive difference. And I just don't want you lot neglecting it. I want you lot to be consistent. I want you lot to understand that it's not pointless to go to the gym on a day when it's raining like today. It's not pointless to dedicate yourself to eating healthier and trying to be better. It's not pointless because over time it leads to real results. And if your results are attraction, it's able to get that. If your results is just overall health in yourself and how you view yourself, you're able to get that. I say go from the perspective of health, trying to look and feel better in yourself in your own skin and build a better physique. And of course, there may be a little percentage of attraction that you're thinking in your head that I would want to be attracted to girls, which is 100% fine. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I just want you lot watching this to get this optimism that you can change this around. You don't have to be a guy who's shy, insecure, fat, who doesn't take care of himself. You can change that. It takes time and it takes discipline. Don't get me wrong, it does take effort. But on the other side is so many results and so many beautiful things that can happen. Like I've experienced, the amount of beautiful things that have happened from this journey has been amazing. Whether it's compliments, whether it's attraction, all this stuff. Whether it's even this channel, people giving me compliments on here, this doing well. It's absolutely changed my life and changed me as a person, my confidence, my aura. And I just want you lot to understand that this can happen for you as well. It's just you have to dedicate yourself over time. It didn't really matter what your height is. It didn't really matter all about this because I guarantee a girl will look at you and think, actually, he takes care of himself. He actually believes in himself. He is disciplined enough to not eat bad. And she finds it attractive as well. If you've got a V-taper, you've got a body that is fairly attractive, you will be in the door then. All you got to do is you got to showcase your personality then, of course, and you got to lead and all this. That's the bit that some people struggle with. But at the end of the day, that just takes practice. That just takes practice and consistency. It's the sad answer with everything that takes consistency and practice, almost getting out of your comfort zone a little bit. It's the sad answer, but it's always true in this. And that's going to be the true message in this video. Hope you lot got a lot of value. If you want to achieve a physique you're proud of, that you wake up in the morning and you look in the mirror and you're like, oh my God, I look amazing. Shoot me an email at reallouis23@gmail.com and I can coach you into achieving that physique no matter your starting point.